No. Oh, let me ask you this: Did anybody watch What If seasons two? Season two?
Oh, you know I did.
I didn't.
What'd you think?
I think that was a pure definition of mid. Yeah, I think it could have been good. However, it was honestly barely above average. Um,
Hmm.
I like some of the stories and stuff like that. However, as a person that is a Marvel fan, a connoisseur, so to say, to some,
Right.
um, a person that genuinely appreciates Marvel comics, the movies, the stories that have been told, the what if comic franchise, in general and stuff like that, and then the way that they could have did some of these things, like I'm one of the, and I'm not sure if it was you I was explaining it to, or my brother or something, or maybe a combination of both. But I'm a person that, like, especially since the merger, I feel like they could have used it. It's one, since the merger, and two, since X-Men '97 is going to be a thing, and they're going to like partially use the
Right.
cartoon and stuff to bring that as part of the MCU. Like, they could have went so fucking deep with this, and they chose not to. And I understand not doing it for season one. Like, that's cool. But
Right.
for season two, for them to cycle some of these stories that basically nobody gives a fuck about on the low. Like, I think it was you. I was talking about the Happy Hogan episode.
Oh,
Um,
the Die Hard Christmas thing.
yeah, like, was it
Yeah,
you I was
yeah.
talking about?
I think so. I think we did
Yeah,
something like
like, it wasn't a bad episode, but nobody gives a fuck if Happy Hogan was the Hawk.
that. Yeah, nobody ever had. And then
You
they
know,
did it
like like
weird.
like that's never a what if in people's mind. Like, of all the what ifs that they could have came up with in the Marvel universe, of all the what ifs that they could have just looked at a comic and rewrote. And granted, I'm pretty sure there is a comic out there where fucking Happy Hogan, had but again, if you take the millions of people that read all the other fucking comic books out there, and the people that read that, I'm pretty sure the scale is a landslide. Okay,
Right.
that's number one, and then number two, again, just you could have taken this. What if what if the X-Men were around since the like? What if the X-Men were part of the Avengers initiative?
Right.
What if, again, since the merger happened, like, fuck it. What if Deadpool, what if Deadpool was assigned to kill the Avengers? Like, fuck it. It's
Right.
one is a cartoon, and two, like, and it doesn't even have to be killed, because it can be like, but again, they were killing them in season one and stuff like that too. So, like, it can be killed if you want to get violent. It can be just recast the Avengers, like, some dumb shit like that, like anything. Because again, you already had some of the throwaway episodes in season one that was pretty funny. And granted, I'm not saying every episode in this season was bad, because even the bad episodes weren't technically bad. I just feel like they were dumb. The good episode, the Kate Corey episode was pretty
Right.
decent. The first one with her, the
I,
hell.
I
Oh, you went in and out there.
Before there you go. Yeah.
oh, oh. No, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
No, you froze when you came in.
Oh, my bad. I was about to say something, but then you were still going, so I was like, yeah, go ahead, finish.
No, I was just talking about. I said the Kate Corey episode, and then you came in.
Oh, yeah, Yeah, which one was that? Which one was the?
That was the Native American
Oh, okay,
Atlantis.
yeah. So that episode. I gotta go back and watch it again because like I kind of really didn't care.
Nah, her shit was kind of fire.
Yeah, that's why I keep hearing. That's why I say I gotta watch that like and pay
Yeah,
attention.
her shit was kind of fire. The Hella episode was kind of fire. Um, but that's about it. Again, like I'm like 2 of 8. What was there? 8 episodes. I'll look right now.
Yeah.
And I feel like if it's 2 of 8, that that's fucking 20%, bro. That's not that's not a successful series in my eyes. Like, and to the point Disney is starting to piss me off. Like that's why I'm waiting until Percy Jackson finishes.
Hmm. Hmm. So they
Um,
already got season 3 kind of planned out. Well, they released a clip for season 3, and I think it's going to fall into that same trap that you just mentioned, where it's just like, who asked for this? Because I don't know. Did you see the clip that was released for season 3?
of What If?
Yeah.
No.
So the clip consists of there's Bucky, there's Red Guardian, and then Lawrence Fishburne's character is in there, and it's like something about for some reason Lawrence Fishburne, no, not Lawrence Fishburne. For some reason, Red Guardian and Bucky are on some type of road trip type thing. I don't really know the context behind it, but I'm watching that clip and I'm thinking to myself, yeah, but why? So I don't get really where that story is supposed to go. And to your credit, I would have liked to have seen more interesting stories. The Peggy Carter stuff was pretty decent. The Doctor Strange story, I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of disappointed by the Doctor Strange one. Just
Yeah.
because coming off of last season and then Multiverse of Madness, you had 2 fire Doctor Strange stories. 2 really good Doctor Strange stories for me. And then you get here, I'm like, yeah, here we go. It's Doctor Strange. What's going to happen? What's going to happen? It's just like, okay, it's okay. Yeah, I wasn't too impressed.
It's
Um,
it's it's mid at best.
yeah,
It's like and that's what killed me about it because I was so hyped. I was so prepared for this season. I was so ready. Like, what if season 2? Like, oh my god, like they can get crazy.
yeah,
And it's just I don't know.
yeah. I'm not quite sure what. But I don't know. I guess this is just the problem with Marvel though, is that you know people aren't caring and they're not doing anything. And I think we've said this before too. They should have taken some time off after Endgame. They should have taken advantage of them having the Fox deal come through. They should have um, not worried about trying to build up to the next big bad and just did shit. They should have focused on street level stuff. Let me not say they should have just did stuff. They should have focused on cosmic and street level because you have enough street level problems now to do street level stuff. You know what I'm saying?
But
We shouldn't be in 2024 and we just now getting Echo, Daredevil, and whatever else we're gonna get. And it's all just like, well, what's this really mean? Like, what is this all like? Where is Echo going to lead? Right? Where does Daredevil lead? Where does the Spider-Man plot that involves him and Daredevil teaming up against Kingpin? Where does that lead? And why are we focused on the multiverse story?
I just think I think with that, I think that just leads to good movies and good content because I went back and watched the the couple seasons of Daredevil and stuff like that,
Mhm.
and like Vincent D'Onofrio's Kingpin is like especially that he's MCU canon. He's actually one of the top tier villains in the Marvel universe. Like he did a really good job playing that role.
Absolutely.
And it's like, that's why I feel like they're going to circle him back and bring him into it and stuff like that, and rope him in, even though we kind of seen his death or whatever the case may be. I don't know, or I don't know if that they're going to give him some type of mutation maybe or something after he got shot, because Echo shot him in the face at the end of Hawkeye, right?
So from what I'm to understand in the comics, that's not the first time Kingpin has been shot in the face. Actually, it's very comic accurate what's happening to him right now.
Yeah. He gets shot in the face, but like Kingpin was always, he was always one of those people that was very hard to kill. It wasn't, he was always like shot, but it was like, like I got a bulletproof nanotech fucking skin on or some shit like that or whatever.
I heard it was just that his skin was thick as whale blubber, and that's why.
Yeah.
The
Like again, that was his thing at one point, just like the Blob. Like the Blob was just so fat that he was just blobbish.
Just
Kingpin. Yeah, Kingpin had no real power. He was just big. He was just strong. He was just bigger than your average fucking human and bear.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like,
but yeah, I guess all that to say, man. I don't know. I forgot why I brought up What If. I think I just saw a trailer for it. That's why. So I just wanted to ask. But yeah, nah, I agree. It was mid at best. Definitely on the lower tier for me. If I had to rate it, I'd give it. I gotta watch the Native American episode again to really see rank it as a whole.
I can break down every episode. Like I'm looking at it. I'm looking at it right now, and I can really like. What is it? 1 to 10 or 1 to 5?
1 to 5.
Okay, 1 to 5 each episode. Again, now ranking on a grand scale. Episode 1, 3. Nobody really cares. It wasn't really that bad, but at the end of the day, like I said, nobody really cares. I guess it was decent.
Hold on now. Okay, I'm about to read the episode list right with you, so I know which ones we're talking about. Okay, so What If? Okay, so that was the Nebula one, right?
Yeah.
Okay, and you gave that one what?
3, 2.5. Again, I don't know if we're doing points in the scaling.
You can.
2.5, 3. It's nobody really cared, but I guess it wasn't that bad. Again, Same thing with episode 2. I guess that was a solid 3. A little better than the first one, but again, still nobody really cared. The third one, solid 3 again in my eyes. No, still same shit. Fourth one, I like Iron Man. I did like the Grandmaster and stuff like that. It was pretty decent. 3.5.
Okay.
Peggy fought the Hydra. Basically turning Steve into the Winter Soldier didn't really make sense in my eyes. Like the armor kept him alive. It wasn't even like it was an Iron Man armor. It was just a fucking suit that he was inside. So how the fuck did it keep him alive?
That is true.
So I'm down to like 2.5. But hey, the Kikori, I give, like I said, a 4. Hella for episode 8. I barely even remember. I like the year. I just remember Peggy getting kidnapped and stuff like that. And then the finale, I was low key disappointed. So I'm like, yeah, it's that like a solid. Like nothing really made it over a 4, 4.5. Like the Kikori episode was really good. Episode 6 was the best one, and episode 7 was a strong second place.
Right. So I can rate some of these now. The first episode, Nebula, bless you. Nebula joining the Nova Corps, I give that I give it a 3. No, I give it a 2.5. I'm in there with I didn't really care too much about it. It was nice to look at. I like Howard the Duck in it, so that ticked it up to about 2.9 for me. I'll be fair on that. I liked Howard the Duck in there. That's about the best thing about it. The second episode, what if Peter Quill attacked Earth's Mightiest Heroes? I give it a solid 3. It was a nice action. T'Chaka was cool to see in that. And I just like how they are filling the gap of the Black Panther by having a Black Panther.
Yeah.
So that's cool for me. Episode 3, all right, so they're gonna hate me for this probably, but I give it about 4 stars. I really like this episode. Mostly because I love Sam Rockwell as Justin Hammer. This is one that I could have seen as a full-on Avengers movie. In a manner of speaking, like I wish
Armor Wars.
I wish something to this effect would have been done in the MCU while we had all the characters available. And the fact that it wasn't is kind of but I get it, But I give this one a 4. I really enjoyed that episode. What if Iron Man crashed into the Grandmaster? I give that
It's
3.
my birthday.
And that's why Jeff Goldblum is the perfect person to play Grandmaster, honestly. He's just so weird. I give it a 3.5. No, you know what? I give it 3.5. Yeah. I give it a 4, but I kind of I give it a 4. I like this one a lot too, actually. It was a nice episode.
I said it wasn't bad.
No, it wasn't. Now, episode 5, I'm with you. That's like on the lower half for me. That's definitely a 2.5 for me. I just didn't get it. I'm not gonna hold you. I just didn't get it. I didn't know what was going on the whole time. I omit my rating for episode 6 because I didn't watch that one completely. But she does seem like a cool character. I hope we do get to see her sometime soon. Number 7, I gotta give number 7 like a 4.9. Like I damn near want to give that a 5. I really liked that episode.
Yeah, number 7 was good.
7 was really good to me. What if Hela found the 10 rings? That's the type of movie I would want to see live action as well. This is fun.
I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie with the title. I thought it meant like, what if she found the 10 rings on some shit like she had control of the rings?
That's what I thought too. I thought she was gonna be running the organization. I was like, nah, that would have been badass. That'd have been sick. What if Avengers assembled in 1602? Another one I would have liked to see as a live action movie or something to that effect, but that doesn't mean that I rank it highly. I give it about like a 3.8. It was good. It's on the higher end of a 3.8 though. It was good though. I did like it. It's the cast that kind of does a lot of the work for me though, as opposed to the story. Because the cast really embodies these characters to make even some of the more questionable choices good. And
like
number
Robin
9,
Hood, Steve Rogers.
Say that again.
I said like Robin Hood, Steve Rogers.
Yeah, Rogers Hood. What the fuck was that? And I don't understand. Well, I guess it was a futuristic 1602 because you're not telling me in 1602 you got Ant-Man building Ant-Man shit, but you don't have a fucking TV.
Oh yeah.
You're not telling me that. So yeah, I give that definitely where I put it at. What is 3.9, 3.8. And then what if Strange Supreme intervened? I give that one a solid 3 because I wanted it to be so much better. And just based off of the last Doctor Strange episode and then the Doctor Strange movie, like I already said, I can't fuck with it heavily. Just knowing that that's not the best Doctor Strange story we've gotten in the past couple of years. So yeah, that's our rating in our talk for What If Season 2.